Hello YouTube, bringing you another video here today, starting off on my brand new 5-gallon planted fish tank. Up here are my two female guppies that I bred and hatched and grew out. Down there is my betta fish that I grew, and when I got her, she was about the size of her tail. So she's about quadrupled in size. There's a male guppy that I got yesterday actually. And there are 4 rummy-nosed tetras. I know that they're all but the betta fish are supposed to have bigger tanks. They're all in here for now, just to get the tanks set up and established for I think they're called a pea puffer or a dwarf puffer. So yeah, I think these are called the Luigia. I've got some new growth from the top of that stem where I cut it, and down there, and then on this plant, which I don't know what it's called, I've got some new growth, and then I've got this weird growth on this Anubias. Y'all can probably guess what that looks like. And then there's some new growth on this Anubias right there. But I've got a Phoenix Fudre, if it can focus. Yep, there we go. And you can kind of see the lights and the reflection of the water. Or from my desk actually works better. There's the water temperature, 74 just about. This one's 1 or 2 degrees below than on the thermostat than it actually is, so it's about 76 in the tank. It's a 50-watt heater, and I'm running a Aqua Clear 5-gallon, 5 to 20 gallons. So there's that tank. That's one of the new additions. That's why I spent more time on it. Here's the 20-gallon turtle tank. There's the red-eared slider. Doesn't really like people. There's the green tear. One of the emerald cory cats. There's another. There's the banjo catfish. The sun catfish. There's the painted turtle basking. UVB and heat. I've got the thermostat. The water is 75 and it runs 2 degrees colder, so that means it's 77, which is good for turtles. Oh, there he is. So there's that tank. This tank I took apart. I gave the shark to my local pet store, and I'm going to put my guppies and the rummy-nosed tetra in here. I'm going to rescape it, put a Phoenix, the LED light, and grow plants down there. This is for a pygmy chameleon, which I went to the Sunday White Plains Reptile show. I looked for them and I couldn't find them. I don't know if there's a law because I've never seen them at a White Plains show. So there might be a law that doesn't allow pygmy chameleons, but I wasn't going to put a panther chameleon in here. So there's that. Let's try and get up to there. Here is Apollo. Here. Apollo, the veiled chameleon. Really fat. I got 500 large crickets at the expo, so they got a pretty large feeding yesterday. There is Poseidon, the Chinese water dragon, basking. There's his night heat bulb, his UVB, and then just a fluorescent bulb to grow my plants. They're all doing fine. I got a moisture tester to see how moist the ground is to keep the plants all healthy. There's the pothos growing well. Water that I need to clean out. There's that. Here's the 10-gallon grow out tank The not red tail shark, the red tail catfish has been moved into my 40-gallon piranha tank, which I'll show at the end of the video. He ended up eating the minnow, which I could care less about because it's a feeder minnow, but his stomach was huge, and it was amazing that he was able to down a fish that big. But as you saw there and here, the 2 peacock bass, and there in the back is the Malawi fish biter. This water stays a little bit warmer at about 78, 79 degrees. They are running on 2 sponge filters with a Whisper 100-gallon per hour, I think it is, air pump. Here's my 20-gallon long community tank, just growing out some Java moss for a friend. And my Bisher likes to hide up in here. Here, if I can focus, are all of my zebra danios. Giant danios, not zebra danios. Where are the zebra danios? There they are. There's one at least. There's the 2 angelfish. This is going to turn into a 40-gallon breeder planted tank, which is down there just being used for leopard geckos, which I'll show you in a minute. There's my rainbow shark. There is a bristlenose pleco in there, which I can probably get to come out. Whatever, I just got my hand wet, so I might as well just go all in. There he is. If you guys can tell me if that's a male or a female, that would be awesome. I know people say that females don't have bristles on their nose. This one does, but it doesn't have as many as my friend's does. So I'm wondering if I've got a female and he has a male. And if I do, then it would be awesome to breed them. So here's Max, my bearded dragon. He ate about like 40 large crickets yesterday, so he's just taking it easy. And I gave him a large bath, so he's no longer got any shed on him. But here he is. Same setup. I think I moved the rock over for him. So there's that. And here's the new addition that I got at the expo. I got 2 baby tomato frogs. There's their water dish. There's the lid to the container they came in, and it was like the perfect depth. So I decided to use it. They're already eating. I fed them small crickets yesterday. So there they are. They're in a 20-gallon long planted enclosure. I have some bamboo, tropical plant, some tropical plant, and then another tropical plant. They're really small. They're about, this one's the size of a quarter and is really fat. And then this one's probably the size of a nickel. So there they are. Now down here you can see my tarantula doing fine. Still has his little burrow. If I can try and adjust the light level. So there's that. The mouse is out. Planning on feeding him to my snake soon, if he doesn't take any frozen food, because I heard that's one way to get them on feed in the winter. And here's my desert banded lizard. No, desert blotched lizard. Probably hiding under the sand somewhere. Oh wait, no, he's actually right on there. Don't know how I missed that. There he is. Doing amazing. Tried to get him a female, couldn't find any at the expo. I think I found them in April, and I'm going to the White Plains show in April, so if I can find another, I'll definitely get them. here are some leopard geckos, some top view, and this view. There that they are. And then this guy, who's really thin still, he doesn't eat from tweezers. But his tail is getting thicker, which is good. Always good for having a... Don't act like you're gonna bite me. So there's that. Let's head into the other room. Oh, almost forgot about the snake. The ball python is doing fine. Still same setup. I've got the 75 watt. He is under there. I'm not going to take him out. I'm not going to bother him because I'm going to try feeding him today. So here's this one. Here's Franklin, the turtle. Still running the Sun canister filter with the, the Rio filter. I think it's like 384 gallons per hour. It gives pretty good flow. His basking spot, just a place for the fish to hide. There's the fish. And then down here are the piranhas, which have grown a lot. There's a moss ball. The Anubias has gotten a lot of leaves. There's some Luigia just floating. There's another plant in the back. There's another piranha over there. And then I don't know if you can see it. Right there's the red tail catfish. Looks like his fin was kind of attacked by the piranhas, which is to be expected in a piranha tank, but there's the ballast shark still doing fine. There's this little guppy thing that usually right there. I don't know what that is. I know it's a fish, but loves to stay at the top of the water. And it's pretty cool, but these plants are just growing off of a regular fluorescent bulb and a fluorescent tube. But that will end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day.